Hi everyone, welcome back to the Sports Breakdown once again. I'm very sorry for the 2 hour delay that we had right now. I do apologize, I was a bit busy. But I actually came to do the India versus South Africa post match analysis of the first 2020. And what a convincing win from India. It will be a very short analysis. I know not a lot of people are watching since it's really late, but I really do apologize for that. But here's the link, guys. Anyone interested, you can join. Just check whether it's working. Rishik, anyone interested, Madhur, even you can start joining. And yeah, let's begin. So what a bowling performance from India, first of all. I think South Africa were 9 for 5, if I'm not mistaken. Brilliant bowling from Arshdeep Singh and Deepak Chahar. I think they did a wonderful job. I think there's not much to talk about. I think obviously Jasprit Bumrah didn't play today. I think that was a big blow for India. I mean, when he's coming back to injury, you expect him before the 2020 World Cup for him to get as much as matches as possible, but he actually didn't. But still, I think a good effort from Arshdeep Singh and Deepak Chai. I think they did wonderfully well. I think those. I think they were 9 for 5, if I'm not mistaken. Then 42 for 6, and I think that partnership between Maharaj and Parnell actually helped South Africa, and they brought into a 106 for 8, which I think they're about 20 or 25 runs short on this pitch. I think they should get at least 140 or 150 to be on the safe side, seeing that this pitch is mainly for seamers, and especially for those outswings and in swingers. I think India took a bigger advantage than South Africa, if I'm not mistaken, when it comes to bowling those swinging deliveries. And I think Arshdeep Singh and Deepak Chahar, especially coming after injury. I mean, Arshdeep Singh was rested for the Australian tour, and then Deepak Chahar was injured and he came back. So I think they both did a wonderful job, and there's not much to talk because I think they bowled brilliantly. And see over here, Arshdeep Singh 3 for 32, 4 overs, 8 economy. See the lengths that he's bowling, full length delivery, good length delivery, left hand batsman. I think he's got 3 wickets. So he's done a tremendous job. And Deepak Chahar to right handers, swinging those deliveries, bowling those outswingers and hitting the leg stump. I think he did a brilliant job. I think both need to give credit because needed, because especially Arshdeep to get Quinton de Kock and David Miller out cheaply is a really good achievement, and even Kristen Stubbs. So I think overall good effort, brilliant effort. I think from India. I think outstanding effort. So yeah, I think nothing much. I think a good innings from Raj, as he scored 41 of 35, 5 4s, 2 6s, 117 strike rate, and yeah, good bowling overall, good performance. I think Ashwin was incredible today. 0 for 8, 4 overs, one maiden, two economy. We know the capabilities that Ashwin has. So yeah, I think just brilliant bowling. 106 for the loss of 8 wickets. There's nothing much to talk about this incredible bowling performance, and this is a huge collapse for South Africa. I don't know who they're going to replace, and for me, I don't think ideally Quinton de Kock and Temba Bavuma should be opening. They should bring back Riza Hendricks for me. I think from next game, if he's available, Riza Hendricks should bat. I don't know Temba Bavuma where he's supposed to bat. And Rai Rosubo, I don't think he's supposed to bat at number 3. He's supposed to bat around number 4 or number 5 maximum. David Miller should bat at number 6. Tristan Stubbs should come to bat early. I would feel maybe at bat at 3 or 4. I don't think he's a finisher for me, maybe a 3 or 4 batsman. So the order is all messed up. South Africa. Temba Bavuma should be ideally batting at 3. I think they should bring back Riza Hendricks. They don't have Janeman Malan for the World Cup, 2020 World Cup, which is a huge blow, I would feel. They don't have Henrik Klaasen in this playing exercise. There's so many problems. Rasivan Dusan is injured. He's out of the 2020 World Cup. So these are some big blows, and a lot of people are saying South Africa are actually one of the favorites to win the 2020 World Cup. But I think this is a different scenario. I don't think South Africa look like the favorites for the 2020 World Cup. Maybe they'll come to the semi-finals, but I don't think they look hot favorites to actually win the 2020 World Cup. But they may prove me wrong. Um, but yeah, coming back to India, I think a slow start. I think they were 29 for 2 after 6 overs, and some good bowling from Rabada at the beginning in the power play along with Parnell, and even Maharaj bowled very well. But Enric Noike was a bit expensive, but good to see him back. I think getting Kohli out cheaply. But I think Noike can improve a bit more, and Shamsi also conceding runs. So, and that cost the game for India, South Africa. I think, especially Noike, I still think he should come back to rhythm. He's still not there, I would feel. Can't able to join properly. Man, I think that it's valid for the others. I don't know why it's a problem for you. But anyways, as I'm saying, I think Enric Noike has a lot to improve on. I know he got Kohli out today. We've seen some glimpses of him coming back, but I think still, I think good effort from the others. I think Parnell and Rabada bowled their heart out in the first 8 overs. I would feel Noikia could have done a bit better. But yeah, I think wickets could have actually put India into trouble, and unfortunately they didn't do that. And this is some brilliant batting from Surya Kumar Yadav, number two ranked batsman right now in 2020 cricket. Outstanding knock, 50 of 33. The strike rate incredible. He's in the form of his life. So yeah, Rohit says Maharaj played a good knock. Yeah, I do agree with that. Yeah, but coming to India batting, I think Surya Kumar Yadav, KL Rahul, I think played a patient knock. I don't think this 51 of 56. I'm not really satisfied with his knock. He goes at a better strike rate in IPL, 150 or 160 plus. And in India, I don't know what's happened to KL Rahul. Seriously, he's struggling a bit when it comes to the opening position. And I would feel Ishan Kishan, no, Rishabh Pant even can challenge KL Rahul, but right now, because he's vice captain, obviously he'll play the 2020 World Cup. But after the 2020 World Cup, I'm really not sure whether KL Rahul may be in this side, seeing how he's performing, but not really impressive for me seeing the strike rate. But still, regardless, India won. But I think that's thanks to Surya Kumar Yadav's strike rate and the way he approached. Um, but yeah, I think Arshdeep Singh deserved the man of the match. There's not much to question about this bowling. I think Akshay Patel has been brilliant in the Australian series. Plus, Rohit says Kohli should open with Rohit in World Cup. Yeah, I do agree with that, Rohit. But yeah, Kohli will play better in opening position. Yes, I agree. I agree. This is what I said. To I think remove KL Rahul and pop. I think Rishabh Pant and DK should play together. I would feel to strengthen the batting. I think Pant and DK will help in the middle order, and I think Kohli and Rohit should open for me, and then bring in a Deepak Huda perhaps, maybe, or even Pant might be dropped and Huda might be brought in, and Huda can bat at number three. Yeah, I do agree with that. But let's see. It's up to India. Rohit Sharma said Virat Kohli is in the Sky can play at number three. No, I think Sky suits at number four for me. I think Sky is more suited at number four, especially in those middle overs to obviously score quick runs at a quicker pace. I would feel Huda can come at three, and then Sky can come at usually at his position at number four for me. So yeah, I do agree on that. But let's see. This is the problem. Rohit Sharma said Kohli is their third option. So I don't know whether they'll do that or not. But let's see regardless. But yeah, good suggestion over there. But coming back to the bowling, I think all five bowlers did very well today. Not a single bowler went, I think, except for Arshdeep in the death overs. I think all the others, I think, including him, were brilliant today. I think see the amount of dots, 10 plus dots from all five bowlers. So that's why they restricted South Africa to 106 for each. So full credit, I think, in I think a bowling track. I think it offers a lot of swing. This is ideal conditions for the 2020 World Cup. So I think we have to thank the curators. I think in Kochi, actually for organizing a pitch like this. I think these are very good suitable conditions for India to prepare for the 2020 World Cup. So full due credit for them. Rohit said Panto Karthik, who should be there in playing XI for World Cup? Actually, if they can play both, it will be great, because I think both play different roles. I think most likely Karthik will play the 2020 World Cup in the playing XI, because I think especially those death overs from 17 to 20th, I think he's the batsman to um, obviously take them to finish the matches, especially in chases. As a finisher, I think DK has a strike rate of above 140 or 145, which will be useful. So I think Dinesh Karthik will be a big bonus. But Rishabh Pant, I think batting at that middle order, yeah, maybe he might be having a slow strike rate, but I think still he provides that anchor role. I would feel he can play a big role at times. He could be aggressive as well. So if I can, I will rather have both of them if possible. But that's not the case when Hardik comes back. But yeah, I think Deep K might be preferred over Pant. And let's see. I think it's up to Rohit Sharma. That's right. It's up to the BCCI, and yeah, if Huda can't plays, then he can bat at 3 and bowl minimum 2 overs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I think it might be DK most likely, because Pandya obviously will be at 6. So this is my I think Virat and Rohit should open. Huda can come at 3. Surya Kumar Yadav. They can go with Hardik Pandya, Dinesh Karthik, Aksha Patel, and I think Bumrah, Arshdeep, Bumrah, Arshdeep, maybe Harshal Patel or Deepak Chahar, and then Yuzvendra Chahal for me. That's the playing XI for me. Yeah, but yeah, good suggestions over here. But I don't think here Rahul will be dropped because he's vice captain. But yeah, let's see. But I think South Africa need a lot of improvements. I think Rabada is in the form of his life, but we'll just see the South Africa squad. Wait for a second. I think I went the wrong page, but let's just go through the South African squad, because I think yeah, just checking through the squads. Yeah, coming to the South Africa squad, I think there should be a lot of improvements from South Africa. I don't know whether Risa Hendricks is in the squad, but how can you leave Janeman Malan out of the 2020 World Cup when he was doing so well in 2021? Okay, we have Krishna joining us. Okay, thanks. Yes, Krishna Gopal, good win for India. But any thoughts on the South Africa batting first of all? Why is Risa Hendricks not playing in this team right now? Where is Hendrik Klaasen? So a lot of doubts. I think Hendrik Klaasen both dropped today from the playing 11. I don't know whether they're injured or whether something has happened to them, but both of them missing has put South Africa into a big hole today. Your thoughts?
I think it's a practice session for it's a learning for South Africa, I guess. First of all, am I audible?
Yeah, yes, yes.
Yeah. So first of all, I think that it's a practice session learning for South Africa. It's good for them that they are losing, and also they are testing something like because I was expecting that Quinton de Kock and Riza Hendricks will open, and yeah, Janeman Malan I think is suitable for ODI, I guess, not T20. But Riza Hendricks and Quinton de Kock, the explosive openers, are there for South Africa in T20, and I was
Mm,
expecting them to open at 3. Temba
mm,
Bavuma will come, so, but
mm,
today that won't happen. That didn't happen because they are testing for World Cup that how much they can. It can go for in their favor because they give chance at 3 that whether to see is Relay Russo batting well. Then at 4 Markham spot is fixed. Then at 5 Miller is also fixed. So either so they give Tristan Stubbs a chance, and at 6 I was expecting that two all-rounders South Africa will play. Wayne Parnell is first, and second is Dwayne Pretorius. But Dwayne,
mm,
they didn't play Dwayne Pretorius. That's a bold thing by South Africa. They give Tristan Stubbs. It's okay. Tristan Stubbs as a finisher role they give at 6. But today he didn't perform well. So I think overall I will say that good win for India, but it's also a good for South Africa because they are because it's before World Cup, so they can get then they can learn their mistakes.
yeah, Rohit says Babuma is a waste, but I think they should stick with him until the 2020 World Cup without making any changes, because I think he's a
Yeah,
better
Bauma is
captain
a South
compared
Africa captain,
to.
right?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's a better captain compared to Leacock and Markram. And I know he's not contributing much with the bat, but you never know. You never know in the 2020 World Cup what will happen. If he suddenly comes into form, you never can tell. So that's what, maybe consider his form until the 2022 World Cup. No, don't make much major changes now. and then after the 2022 World Cup ends, I think then I think South Africa can decide what else they can do. But yeah, maybe Markram is a good choice for future. But yeah, let's see how South Africa goes ahead, because I think even Markram rejected captaincy. I think back in when he was given a stint, he didn't want to become captain anymore. So I don't know who next they will go to. I think Miller could be a good choice. I would feel with how he did for Barbados Royals in the group stage. He's back now, but I was very impressed with what he did over there in the CPL. They became first in the group stages. Now he's back in South Africa, so maybe he's an option. He might be 33, but I still think he has a chance of becoming captain. But let's see for 2024. But right now, I think they should stick with Babuma. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree with you because Bavuma is a brilliant captain. We also saw what he did for Test against India, that series won. So obviously, Bavuma is a wonderful captain.
But Dean Elgano is a test captain.
Yeah, yeah.
Elga is
Dean
test
Elgar is a
captain.
Test captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I think that only for Bavuma is a captaincy material because you can give it to Markram also. David Miller is also there because, as you said, that David Miller he's obviously 33. So I think that Markram is the next captain after Bavuma.
Hmm. Perhaps, yeah, could be. Even Quinton de Kock has a chance, but I don't think he would prefer captaincy right now. That's why he also left with it. So maybe Markram, if he takes it, I think he'll become the next captain. Yeah. But coming back to India performance and how good was Deepak Chahar and Arshdeep today, especially Deepak Chahar. Good to see him back after injury. First match itself, he's making impact, and Bhuvi's position could be in trouble. Do you think if Bhuvi played, he could have done the similar thing than what both Arshdeep and Deepak did today?
I agree. I think that if Bhuvaneshwar Kumar would played that, obviously Bhuvaneshwar Kumar will be would have been effective. What like Deepak Chahar because because it was swinging a lot. Like how you saw that
Yeah.
ball of Arshdeep against Quinton de Kock, that swinging ball. So I think that
Yes.
it would have helped Bhuvaneshwar Kumar obviously.
Mm. Agree. Yeah. Sanju Samson in 2020 squad. I'm not a big fan. Yes, maybe in the ODI series. I think ODI World Cup. Yes, I think Sanju Samson could be a backup for Rishabh Pant. I would feel as the number two, but I don't think for 2020. I think it's DK and Pant for me.
Yeah,
But
obviously Rohit.
ODI series,
Uh,
I think
uh,
ODI World Cup
yeah,
this
yeah.
year, Sanju will get a chance.
Yeah, and another thing is that T20, how can you expect? Because already you have three keepers like KL Rahul, DK, and Rishabh Pant. So no chance for Sanju to keep in be in their T20. Already three keepers are there.
Yeah, I think he struggles against spin also. He struggles against spinners also. I think especially Hasaranga, especially spinner Singh, he struggles a lot. So I don't think he's a good fit. I think especially in 2020s, 50-50s. Yeah, I think ODI cricket definitely a good backup to Rishabh. I would feel he's performing well also in the India A also in the ODI. So I think Sanju has a good chance of making it to the squad for the ODI World Cup. But I don't think for 2020 for me, not suited. Yeah, but I think overall, I think India very impressive. I think Akshar Patel's recent form has been brilliant with both bat and ball. I think especially with ball, and Ashwin today was brilliant. How good was Ashwin today? I think 0 for 8 4 overs. He didn't pick a wicket, but still going at 2 runs over is really good, especially in
Yeah,
this.
excellent. Brilliant performance by Ashwin. That because of him, also one maiden over. So brilliantly restricted by Ashwin and the two spinners, Akshar Patel and the Ravichandran Ashwin. So I think that may I hope that maybe they give chance. Maybe Ashwin get a chance in World Cup, but it's difficult because Ravindra Jadeja in place of Ravindra Jadeja only Akshar Patel can replace. So one spinner is confirmed, Akshar Patel, and second spinner, I think that UZ
Chahar.
Chahal will obviously be there. Yeah, Chahal will always be obviously be there, but let's see what happens. But in talking to economical perspective, obviously Ashwin is best.
Hmm. Agree, yeah, but I think Ashwin played also because as you see here, there's four left-handers. I think Quinton, David Miller. even Wayne Parnell, Maharaj. So I think there's a lot of left-handers. Rabada is left-handed, so there's a lot of left-handers in this South African lineup, and I think Ashwin was a good match, especially against this middle order, especially with David Miller and even Parnell also. So I think Ashwin was a good match to this South African team, and yeah, I think in the 2020 World Cup he'll get a chance for sure. If Yuzi struggles, I think definitely get a chance. So, but let's see,
I
let's see.
think, yeah, Ashwin, there is a chance for Ashwin against the two teams which is South Africa obviously because they have plenty of left-handers, and second is Sri Lanka because Sri Lanka also has a left-hander. So against Sri Lanka also they can use Ravichandran Ashwin.
Ravi Bishnoi is not in the squad for the 2020 World Cup, so you cannot expect him to be there because not even in the standbys also. Yeah, and Ishan Kishan also same case. Yeah, yeah. I think the opening slot is taken. No, Rohit, that's the problem, especially with KL Rahul back. There's so much competition with that top
Yeah,
order.
there is a there. Yeah, yeah, Rohit.
I can do
There
well.
is a no chance. No chance. You are talking about Ishan Kishan. I think that Ishan Kishan is over. I think because KL Rahul and Rohit is confirmed. If KL Rahul if have flopped, then I would say that
Virat,
Rohit and Virat to open. And if
yeah,
Deepak Huda would have been fit, then Deepak Huda at three. So I think
that's
that Ishan Kishan never will come.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't think he has a chance for maybe about 4 to 5 years. So because Kai can open, Punt can open, there's a lot of options in case even KL and Virat something happens. There's more options. There's even Surya Kumar Yadav opened in the West Indies tour. So any of these players can open and somehow perform. So I don't think any chance is there for um, Rishan Kishan. Yeah, but coming back, I think, do you see any changes for South Africa next game, or do you think they'll stick to the same thing? I would definitely bring in Reza Hendricks and Klaasen back, and I think I
Exactly.
will. I think
Exactly.
Rapo will be
I'm
dropped.
saying the same thing. Yeah, I'm saying the same thing that first changes obviously Riza Hendricks and Quinton de Kock to open Temba Bavuma at three, Markram is at four. Okay, at five you have to give Hendrik Klasin, and at six keep Miller
David
as a
Miller.
finisher as a yeah, and don't need to take Christian Stubbs. I will say better take Wayne Pernell is okay. You have to give chance to Dwayne Pretorius because Dwayne Pretorius is a guy who can. I think that he will shine in the World Cup.
But then there's two spinners going on with Maharaj and Shamsi, and they are going with Rabada and Noike. They'll never drop either. I mean, Noike, I don't think they'll drop right now. So I think they'll have to sacrifice one spinner for Pretorius, perhaps.
Yeah, I think that because either of Dwayne Pretorius or Wayne Pernell will be there in the World Cup. I think they won't play two all-rounders because you can see that Keshav Maharaj is also a nice all-rounder. He's also contributing with a bat. So I think that one all-rounder will be there in the World Cup for South Africa, either of
Rohit,
Parnell or Pretorius.
Rohit says, what about Shreyas Iyer? Will he get a chance?
I don't
Who's
think
going to
so.
drop for him? Who's going to drop for him in the first place? That's the problem in the middle order. I don't know if one of them are rested. Maybe for punt perhaps. If someone gets rested, perhaps then I think, yeah, I think Shreyas Iyer could get a chance in third. But very difficult for him also to come with this playing excitement. Hardik Pandya comes, no chance for Shreyas Iyer. Then punt gets dropped or whoever, yeah, definitely Pant will get dropped. So very difficult right now for Shazir to get into this team also, because without Hardik also the Pant will get a chance to play. Then when Pant something happens to this team only, then Shazir might get a chance. So I for him I think it's more difficult for him to come right now. He's like in the second playing 11. I would feel right now. I don't know. I think he's in the standbys also. But let's see after the 2022
For
World Cup.
me, yeah, for me, obviously the first preference I am giving Shubman Gill ahead of Shreyas Iyer. And if Shubman Gill is not giving getting chance, how can you expect from that
Shubman Gill will
Shreyas Iyer will give?
But then Shubman Gill has to be
Yeah,
the open at number three. That's what. That's the problem. There's
yeah,
so
yeah.
many openers here right now. Problem is KL's there, Rohit's there, Kohli's there. Then if something happens, then the Surya Kumar. Yeah, but I don't know. There's so many options right now. I don't know whether India can go with a Shubman Gill definitely will be there. I think in 2 years or 3 years for sure,
Yeah, yeah.
because
After retirement of, yeah, either Rohit or Kohli.
yeah, I think definitely. Yeah, then I think Gill will be there. Prithip Shaw will be there perhaps in 2 to 3 years. So there's many options I think for India. Ishan Kishan might come back. A lot of options there for India in the future. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Gaikwad is there. So I think there's plenty of options there for India to look at. Especially in the ODI circuit also, I think definitely I think Dhawan will be there. So I think that's the problem. There's competitiveness a lot, and I don't think Ishan will get a chance, especially when Shikhar Dhawan is doing very well in the ODI circuit. Also, I think Dhawan will be ahead of most of these players. It will be KL, Rohit, and Dhawan trying to compete to open. So lot of competition, I would feel. Rohit TSS, your views on Rajat Patidar joining India ODI squad. Your thoughts, especially after his performance for India A?
Yeah, I think that I don't didn't see his performance in India A. There was a match India A versus New Zealand A, the same ODI format.
Yeah.
There I think that he didn't perform well in this series, New Zealand A versus New Zealand A series. So he
Hmm.
scored, I think, around 40 first match, 40 second match he got out for 10 or 20 runs. So I think that Patidar all I think that he's a good in IPL only. I think, but let's see how he perform if he get a chance.
Hmm. Agree, agree. Devdutt Padikal, Ruturaj Gaikwad are yet to come. Yeah, let's see. Padikal, I think Padikal more suited for 2020, I would feel, not to ODI. I think there's a lot of options for ODI cricket right now when it comes to openers. So maybe in the future, but I think there's way lot. I think Shubman Gill definitely
One
first match, I
in
would
my
feel.
mind, yeah, in my mind, two openers are coming. The players, one is the India A captain Priyank Panchal, and another is Abhimanyu Ishwaran. Either of these two, anyone can get a chance because both are good openers. Priyank Panchal and
Yeah,
Abhimanyu
but I
Ishwaran.
think they're more suited to test, Krishna more than ODI. I would feel both of them have been doing well in Ranji Trophy. I would feel. I think for future, definitely, I think even both of them will get a chance. I think to play Test cricket. ODI, yeah, let's see. But I think there are options also in ODI, especially Shan Kishan is there, Gill is there, Shaw is there. So a lot of choices. I think right now going ahead. Gaikwad definitely, I would say come ahead of Padikal. I think Padikal maybe fifth or sixth choice for sure right now. There's plenty of
Yeah, yeah,
choices. Yeah, Priyam Gag, yeah, I think he's been doing well. I think India A also, I think he's been doing well. Tests, I think Ranji trophies also he's been doing well. So I think he'll get a chance for sure in the future. Let's see. A lot of options though. But yeah, India, do you see any changes or do you think same playing 11 for next match? I don't think they'll make
uh,
much, you know.
yeah. I think that what Ashwin, I think Ashwin Akshar Patel.
It
I
depends on
think
the
that
country.
I think that they may test. I think two power play bowlers. I think that they will they want to see that how Deepak Chahar and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar are effective. I think that both will play in the next match. So I think they will give Bhuvaneshwar Kumar chance.
Yeah, next match is in Lucknow, I think, on Sunday. So, yeah, let's see. I think different conditions. Let's see how India approach this match. Yeah, so that is done. Again, a close match between Pakistan and England also today. I think Pakistan won by 3 runs last match. Today they won by 6 runs. I didn't watch much of the match, but again, I think Rizwan again is in tremendous form. I think this guy is just guiding the team to victory each time, and the way that these bowlers also are defending, I think incredible. Especially last match, I think Haris Rauf defended 5 runs. This time also, I think. This new bowlers, I think this Amir Jamal also very impressive today. And then I think the fast bowling unit is incredible. So thoughts on the so far this series? I think very interesting series so far between Pakistan and England.
Yeah, I followed all the match, but today I was busy, so I couldn't follow this match England versus Pakistan. But I will say that this Pakistan team, this Mohammad Rizwan is in red hot form. So I think that high chance of Pakistan to qualify, obviously, and also Shine Shah Afridi is yet to come. So so lot of excitement for Pakistan team. And yeah, England. I think that Harry Brook. This is the guy who is a. I think that he should get chance in the World Cup. Harry Brook and
Yeah,
Alex Hales. I was expecting that he went to score some big, but this series for Alex Hales was average. I will say only apart from first match. First match he scored in his first match 53. After that 3 matches he was totally flop. So Alex Hales, let's see what he performs in the World Cup. And
yeah.
yeah, but David Malan is obviously good at three. And I will say that Sam Curran, David Willey, all good players. And yeah,
But
Harry Brook, I
Josh Butler and Ben Stokes, I think both out of this team. So I'm not sure whether Harry Brooks has a chance, especially when Ben Stokes has to come in. Maybe Brooks can bat at four, but I'm not sure with two or three players missing whether Brooks will get a chance in this playing 11.
Ben Stokes is in World Cup squad.
I think Ben Stokes is there. Yeah,
No,
Johnny
no, I
Bairstow.
think Johnny Bairstow. No, no, he's a
Yeah,
replacement
Johnny
of
Bairstow.
Alex Hales.
Ben Stokes. Ben Stokes. Ben Stokes. He's
I
there. Yeah, Stokes is there. No,
can't
whether
remember. Can't remember.
wait, I'll check. Yeah, Ben Stokes is there. Johnny Bairstow is out, and then this guy came in. They are rested, I think. Ben Stokes and let's see. Yeah, Ben Stokes is there.
Okay,
This is the thing.
okay.
And Topley, we can't forget. I think Topley definitely come into the playing 11 for me. I think in the bowling
Yeah, yeah,
department,
obviously.
I think either of Mark Wood will have to drop out, and I think
Markwood
Topley.
also, yeah. This I want to say that Markwood is in also terrible form because last match he got 3 wickets. Today also he got 3 wickets. So I think that they Markwood and Reece Topley in the playing 11, and another pacer either of I think
Even Livingston is
this
not playing, no? Livingston didn't play, I think,
Livingston.
today's match. That's a
Yeah, yeah.
really
Livingston didn't play.
I don't think Harry Brooks will have a chance with Livingston, Stokes, and Butler, and even yeah, those three missing. I don't think this guy will get a chance. I don't think Salt will get a chance. First of all, I don't think Brooks will get a chance because Butler will open. I think Hales and Butler should open for sure. I know Hales might be not showing that great, but I still think we have to back Hales with what he's done in the past. So I wouldn't drop Alex Hales with the form that he's in. Perhaps David Malan could be dropped, but I don't know. Pilstall can bat anywhere between 3 to 6. So let's see. I don't know what England will go with their combinations, but it's going to be interesting. But I think Pakistan still, I think their middle order is a huge concern. Still, I think they have not sorted out their middle order, and that could really test in the 2020 World Cup. But let's see how it goes with that as well. It's very
Today Babar
interesting.
scored how much?
He went out early today. 9 runs.
that
I think.
that's I'm saying that only I'm saying that give chance to open Shan Masood because Shan Masood opened for PSL and to strengthen middle order I think that Baba should come at 3 so that he can hold from another end and Rizwan and Shan Masood should open and Babar at 3. This is my point.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I agree. But still, I think we saw no in this third 2020. But Rizwan and Baba
yeah,
can
yeah,
be good.
100, yeah, yeah, yeah.
200 run partnership. I don't think, maybe at times they struggle, but I think even Shan Masood can bat in the middle order. I think also because the middle order is the biggest concern. I would feel for this Pakistan side because nobody's playing performing. I think Iftikhar is not performing. Asif Ali's been disappointing. Sharab is not batting properly. So Haidar Ali is struggling. So I think the middle order is a huge issue for Pakistan. It's only these top three, either of them carrying out. Fakar Zaman, I think, also is not performing, so he's injured also.
Yeah,
So
big blunder. Yeah, yeah, big blunder by Pakistan team for not picking Shoaib Malik.
hmm, I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. Yes. Yeah, I think we spoke a lot about this. We'll just go to the comment section. Rohit here says ECB offered India and Pakistan to play Test series in
Yeah.
their ground. Your thoughts on this? Your thoughts and
Uh,
yeah, what do you think?
I think
India will.
that yeah, it's up to them whether they will accept it or not.
I think neutral wise, no, I don't think right now is not the right time. I think especially the 2020 World Cup coming up, with all the tensions that's going on, I don't think it's the right time. But yeah, let's see. I think it's up to the management, right? The BCC and PCB to decide that, the CEOs and also. Let's see. Maybe in the future, I think they could. But yeah, let's see. But Rohit's asking who can win this year's World Cup. Good question over there. It's a very tough choice, but I think right now I think Australia favorites alongside. I think South Africa do have a chance this time. I think dark horses surely it's going to be New Zealand and Sri Lanka. I think both of them have a chance, but I think it's either going to be Australia, India, or South Africa for me. But what about you?
I think that this year I will go with obviously South Africa.
Hmm. Yeah, that's why I'm saying either South Africa, even New Zealand, I think have a chance. Sri Lanka could be dark horses. You never know whether they'll reach the semi-finals, and then after that, you never know what will happen. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, Australia could be hot favorites, but I don't know whether they'll defend the 2020 World Cup. That's my doubt. They may be playing the host country, but I think some other nation might win it this time instead of Australia. I just have a feeling it won't be Australia, even though it's in Australian conditions. I don't think Australia might be favorites, but I think another nation might win.
But
In
my bold,
WC,
yeah, but my bold prediction is that this qualifier, these 8 teams are playing. Out of 8 teams, one team will go in the semi-final. I think.
yeah, yeah, definitely. I think Sri Lanka, I think, are the most likely. I would feel West Indies also do have a chance, but I think more than that, I think Sri Lanka right now look a very formidable side. But if they go to Group A, that's the very interesting thing. If they can beat New Zealand and England, I think they have a good chance. Because Australia might be difficult, but that's also possible for them. You never know what Sri Lanka does. But let's see. I think that's the thing. Group A, you never know what happens. Afghanistan is also there. All the teams are good, so you never know what happens in that Group A team. Rohit says Australia versus India final. My prediction. Let's see. Let's see. I think it's very difficult right now to decide on the 2020 World Cup, but that's our predictions. But yeah, we'll end it right now. I just wanted to have it a bit short. Thank you so much, Krishna Gopal, for joining, and Rohit in the comment sections alongside Richik. So we'll come back on Sunday or Monday to review the second 2020 between India versus South Africa, and hopefully we can cover other matches also. So let's see how it goes. But yeah, thank you so much,
Thanks, Pawan.
and see you. Yeah, good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much.